first of all, thank you everyone here for coming. Thank you Becky and BDO for sponsoring this event, and thank you Alex for the introduction. As you can see, my company is emerging. I'm a college athlete, now emerging a company. Our next college athlete retired. And I have a funny story about this. So whenever I tell my friends, my family, my board members of my company, I'm merging my company, the first thing they say is, congrats, that's awesome, you're doing incredible things, you're going to change the world, hugs, kisses, everything, everyone's so happy. And I go over to my accountant and my accounting friends and I tell them, I'm merging my company. The accountants say, well, it's a mutually beneficial merge. That's it. So thank you accountants for always being so due diligent and so honest in your approaches, because it's really true for an entrepreneur like me that doesn't really know much about merging acquisitions. So thank you. So before I begin and get digging deep into marketing, I want you to take a second and look to the person next to you and just say thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you.
And take a second and look at the other person next to you and say thank you again if you have it. And you deserve it for yourself. If you have a mirror in your purse or your wallet, or if you have a phone, you take a selfie or a video and say thank you to yourself because you deserve it. If you want. Or you pat yourself on the back. If you do take a video of yourself, be sure to tag everyone on Twitter. Find me as well. So, anyone know why I'm asking to say thank you? Anyone know? Didn't think so. Got one answer. Whoever wants to try it. Don't be shy, everyone. It's all right. I didn't think you did that. So nonprofits are the definition of hospitality. When you think of hospitality, what you usually think of is maybe a hotel, maybe a restaurant. When you go to a hotel, you wake up in the bed, down comforter sheets wrapped around you. It might be super cold because you can have the coldest room as possible. You're not being in the building. You wake up, look out the window, beautiful view, incredible pool, everything's awesome. You might go down might ask for room service, get food at your door. For my family, go to continental breakfast, get free breakfast, I'm sorry. Maybe you're at a restaurant. You go to a restaurant, you order a meal, you sit down, the waiter comes over to you, puts a napkin on your lap, you start to order, you're with your family, your friends, you're drinking wine, you're having a great time. A restaurant and a hotel, what they have is a product associated with their hospitality experience, with their service. When you think of a nonprofit, they're the definition of hospitality. They sell you, they have a service, and you go and get involved in the community. They have a volunteering experience for you to go to an event to impact the community. Nonprofit service as a platform for our communities to make a difference. Nonprofits are so unselfish to let you feel that you're the one making the difference while they're the ones setting up these experiences for you to make a difference. And the most successful nonprofits out there are the ones that have the best experiences, volunteering events and fundraising events, etc. Because once you do this, you start to take action after that to then donate. Nonprofits serve as a service platform for our communities to make a difference, for you to fall in love with this cause, to then take action and create a community. So I want to take a second, and I want to say thank you to everyone here. It truly wouldn't be possible for nonprofits to really make a difference if it weren't for accountants in this world. We focus on the numbers while they focus on what they do best, having these experiences. So thank you. So my goal for here today is to help you think creatively with nonprofits and their marketing campaigns. It could lead to a crowdfunding campaign, or you just get an overall marketing plan. So the purpose of a nonprofit marketing plan is either two things. One, get new people in the door, activate new people, we like to say. Or it could be to maximize engagement and relationships with current supporters. That could be the other one. So maybe an APO per se, you want to get more people to come to your crowdfunding site or whatever it might be your campaign, to then have them remember to volunteer in the summer because no one likes to volunteer in the winter because it's very cold. Chicago problems. So before creating your crowdfunding marketing plan, I want to help you think creatively with your nonprofits so you can discuss all these variables associated with a nonprofit plan. So the reason why I'm excited to be here today is because you guys are focused on the numbers. And you gals, I'm sorry about that. Everyone's focused on the numbers here. And I want to help you with client retention, number one. The more you focus on the mission of nonprofits, the more you can connect with them even more. If you just say, okay, I'll take some time out of the day and help you with marketing as well, we'll love that. The more hats for nonprofits, the more heads in a room, the resources are limited for nonprofits, and the better chance of client retention, and just great opportunities with nonprofits. So a great way to help the mission. So I'm going to talk about understanding your demographic, your target audience for the nonprofit you're working with. Next is services or products that your nonprofit offers. Give you examples of those. And then my goal is to help you think creatively after this, so you can go back to your nonprofit and hopefully create incredible plans with them. So your demographic, you're based on your CRM database your nonprofit might have. Who do you want to serve? Is the upper class, middle class, or the underserved? I'm sorry, by the way, this is also an updated deck. Didn't get updated last second, so I'm sorry about that. Upper class, middle class, or underserved? Upper class, you might want to focus on partnering with their corporate sponsors, the corporation, give them more recognition when they do get involved with the crowdfunding campaign. The middle class or the underserved, you might want to focus on rewards. A Kickstarter campaign that offers a tangible reward with it. That the way, when you do give, you get something back in return, something tangible. There's many solutions out there in crowdfunding that I'm sure Alex and I will discuss later on. So now what I want to do is I want to get as personal as I can in this conversation and take you through all the nonprofits that I've met with throughout the last 2 years here. I've met with over 500 nonprofits and 500 plus board members, volunteers, corporate foundations of all sizes, from public companies all the way to the smallest ones. And I've learned many unique things. I'm going to take you first through YNPN. Who here has been to YNPN or knows of YNPN? So YNPN, much like the Accounting Society here, it's a networking group, it's a professional group. They provide workshops for you to learn. And what they do is they activate you, they get a new person in the door by paying for a membership. Their next level is engagement. So the quality, they have people coming back, and they have quality speakers come in, such as Eric Weinheimer might come in the door from Donors Forum, recently called Forefront, comes in the room. That's the quality to keep people coming. And I'll call them a success, they're very successful, but I'll call them very successful when they get sponsorships. A great way to get new sponsorships these days is a company called Pear.com, Pear.com. What they do is they partner with Miller Coors, all these large corporations, and you can go on this page and you can share Miller Coors' stuff on Facebook, you can you can go to their website, engage with them online, and the ones who create a community, a crowdfunding community of this, they'll give you a free t-shirt, and they'll buy 20 t-shirts from them, and they'll have the Miller Coors logo, as well as your nonprofit logo on there. But really what you're trying to do there is begin a relationship with this corporation to start developing potential corporate sponsors, to have them recognize you. YNPN is a great opportunity for Miller Coors as well, because they want to engage the YNPN network with Miller Coors' brand. Next, volunteer focus. Sit, stay, read. Anyone have a sit, stay, read out here? Raise your hand nice and high. Really? Wow. They just get a lot of press. They've been actually in the local news, WGN, everything, as well as Good Morning America. And so Lou Bank is the executive director at Sit Stay Read, one of my mentors, incredible guy. I suggest you meet him one day, hilarious. And what's interesting about Lou Bank is that he said, I love Good Morning America and all this press we got, but it raised $1,000 total. They've been on 5 different news sources, a total of $1,000 from all of them. That just proves to you nonprofits are hospitality. You have to engage in the experiences to fall in love with the cause, to then take action and give some monetization, some donations. So the way Sit Stay Read works is they bring dogs to school to teach kids how to read. They've increased reading levels in underserved schools by 50%. An incredible model. They just did it out of fun at first, because dogs, reading, everything sounds fun. It's actually proven by neuroscientists that it actually works too. So they increased reading levels by 50%, and if you look at statistics, the higher the reading levels, the lower the crime rates. So potentially, yes, I sound crazy, nonprofits can change the world if you think it in a positive way. They just need a lot more resources, right? So they activate people through volunteering. They engage people by recognizing their volunteers, the stories that they tell, by reading. They also have events that they host as well. These events are at Lagunitas Pub, wherever it might be, drinks, food, everything. They'll be successful when they begin to do a franchise type model.